Hello, I'm Lisa Peter, and I know that you see a lot of my videos, a lot of my devotionals, a lot of my songs and stuff posted all over Facebook and the internet. I am a singer-songwriter, not professional by any stretch or means, but I write a song or a poem every day. God gives it to me. I really feel like He gives it to me, because sometimes I just wake up and I'll be walking through the house or something and a thought will come to my mind, and I do not spend any time on these songs. I sit down and they write themselves, basically. God gives me an idea, kind of know where it's going, kind of have like a little feel for the top, but sometimes I surprise myself. It turns out totally different than what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, they're not professional. If I was going to record them, they would need a lot of work, a lot of rearranging, a lot of rhythm. A lot of times they don't quite meet or right. But I'm not planning on getting these put to sheet music where it would have to be perfect. If that opportunity comes up to me and somebody wants to record them or something like that, and we need to do that, I'll spend the time to do it. If we need to add another verse or whatever, But like I said, I'm not professional, but we each have a job to do in life. And I feel like this is just something God gave me, to write a song or a poem every day. Now, I haven't done it every day of my whole life, obviously. And one year I wrote 3 songs a day. And those are in my lyrics and poem. I got them up here on my shelf. Lyrics and Poems, The Melody of My Soul, Volume 1 and 2. Those are 25 years of songs and poems. Not written every day. One year I wrote 3 songs a day, and they're included in that, but the other was just songs and poems I had written for the other part of my life, not one a day. But 2013, I think it was, I decided to start writing one a day. I felt like to do that, and so I've done it for 2 years now, almost to the end of 2 years now, and I plan on keep on doing that. What I want to change a little bit next year is set up my studio to it in such a way that I will be prepared that as I'm writing this song, that I will record it that day. Some of my songs I record I'm going to try to record the one I wrote just this morning, but it's been like probably an hour since I wrote it, so it's not quite what I want to do next year. Next year I'm wanting to do it. I want to have my self together, like where I can just go record it, have the music ready and all that stuff. I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to do it. If God will help me to do that, that's what I want to do. Maybe go back through some of my songs. The only thing is, when you write one a day, that's the song, that's the day's message, and it's hard to go back and get another song and work on it. It's like better to just start and finish that song in one day, and that would be really cool if I could do that. And I think that's what I'm trying to say, is like set up my studio, me record the rough draft, work on it throughout the day. By the time the end of the day, that would be a song ready to record. You know what I'm saying? Like have the background, if it's a background vocal, if it needs background vocals, like maybe do a guitar and add instrument. I don't know that I'll have time to do all that stuff, but it'd be kind of cool, because you listen to YouTube videos and hear some really talented and stuff singers there. And then you hear me, and you're like, oh Lord, what's that girl doing? But if I spend enough time working on it, I think that my stuff is pretty good most of the time. There's some silly, there's some way out there. I got some both ends of the spectrum. I got the not so good and the very, very good. And I think that's what an artist is. When I get my craft studio, I have the artwork that turns itself out beautiful. And I had other stuff. It's like, this would have been a better day to stay in bed kind of day. We all have that. But anyway, I'm rambling. You may not want to hear all this. But the song today is called That Mercy, That Grace. And it kind of seems like I may have written if I can even speak English. It seems like I may have written a song by that title. But when you write this many songs, you could. But they won't. At least the words can have the same title and total different message. Or you could have several songs with the same message in different titles. My mom told me that in my book, that she found 2 poems the same. They just had different titles. And I don't even know if she told me what they were, because I didn't catch that. But anyway, this is That Mercy, That Grace. And have you ever crashed and burned? I had a spiritual meltdown, so to speak, this past week, but I wasn't basically, I don't think I was writing about me. I'm just writing about in general. Sometimes we come to those crises in life, and we need God to pick us up. We need that mercy, that grace. You're searching for an end to the means, tired of the rat race that life brings. All of life's ups and downs have thrown you down to the ground, and you are full of broken dreams. I wrote many in there, but it didn't fit this time. When I was reading through it, meter in it in my mind, I thought it needed that. You are full of many broken dreams. I guess you could fit it in there, with or without Manny. But anyway, okay, we'll try it again. You're searching for an end to the means, tired of the rat race that life brings. All of life's ups and downs have thrown you to the ground. You are full of broken dreams. See, we don't need Manny in there, and we didn't need down. I added that the last time, and it's not on the song. On the I had and have thrown you down to the ground is what I said, but I have thrown you to the ground on my paper, and that's what I said the second time. Okay. You're searching for an end to the means, tired of the rat race that life brings. All of life's ups and downs have thrown you to the ground, and you are full of broken dreams. That mercy, that grace, found in Grandma's Bible, that tender love in her face, that's what you're looking for, that's what you're so is searching for. I probably need to rewrite that because it's too much the same. That's what you're looking for, that's what your soul is searching for. Well, we'll just leave it for right now because I'll have to think about it. Or maybe when I'm recording it again, it might come to me. That mercy, that grace, found in Grandma's Bible, that tender love on her face, that's what you're looking for, what you're so searching for. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. For that kind of mercy, that kind of grace. I want to cry. The song's touching me. Maybe I'm thinking of Grandma, how she loved the Lord, and how she did read her Bible and pray every day, and she had that love in her face. Maybe the song is for me. I thought it was for you, but maybe it is for me. That mercy, that grace, found in Grandma's Bible, that tender love in her face, that's what you're looking for, what your soul is searching for, that kind of mercy, that kind of grace. Life gave you empty promises, it was full of shooting stars. Your years have vanished beyond Jupiter and Mars. Mars rhymes with stars, and that's the only reason that line's in there. Life gave you empty promises. It was full of shooting stars. You know, you wish upon a star, and yours kind of just... Your years vanished foolishly. You know how life just passes you by. And it says beyond Jupiter's and Mars. I guess what I'm saying is you can't recall it. You can't get it back. It's just out of your reach. Okay. I have to interpret my own song to myself. Life gave you empty promises. It was full of shooting stars. Your years vanished foolishly beyond Jupiter and Mars. The pedestal of success you have never climbed. And now your only hope is one I hope you'll find. That mercy, that grace, found in Grandma's Bible, that tender love in her face. That's what you're looking for, what your soul was searching for. That kind of mercy, that kind of grace, that kind of mercy, that kind of grace. So there, now you know a little bit about how I write my songs. I just sit down, write them, they come up, and then I get a guitar or go to the keyboard, or might just sing a cappella. Try to fit it to some music. It kind of just evolves itself. It is a muse. It is an inspiration. It is a thought set to music. So anyway, I hope it blesses you, and I hope 2015 I can do a better job. Have the best day.